Is there anything I can give to Cameron to up his PP without having to heal?
There's the little blue pill. Hi everyone, welcome to Player Guides. My name is Cameron.
I'm Hannah.
And I'm Nate.
Today we are playing more EarthBound. Hannah is on the pad. We've got Ness. I'm trying to remember their real names now. Cameron, Sloot, and Minx.
Which is Ness, Paula, and Jeff.
Yep. They are in the jungle. This is the deep darkness. We successfully guided our submarine here. And I guess I don't... so I'm trying to remember. There was a riddle last time about if you're in the deep jungle, you need to bring light to the deep jungle, or
the Hawkeye will use its light to pierce the darkness of the deep darkness or something like that.
And we have the Hawkeye.
You have the Hawkeye, and you notice how the trees are all blacked out here. So we need to find our way deeper into the deep darkness, and we'll see. So we've talked to this guy before. He has a bunch of multi-bottle rockets, but we're already filled up, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So
we gotta head south into the black trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like just a black silhouette.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a present.
So I see.
This
That's
is
the
where
game
it's-
visually
yeah.
telling you that, hey, you can actually
Where it
walk
is.
over here.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool because in other areas, in other maps, like they use the silhouette as like a.
Okay, so it looks like we can keep going.
Yeah.
It becomes black. So it says we got the Hawkeye.
I look very important, but I'm not really. I'm a cash dispenser, man. If you want to, I'll charge you a hand. What?
Yeah.
No, we
he's
don't need
basically
cash.
he's just an ATM in the middle of the swamp.
But
or
he
something.
charges us double.
Yeah.
Got it.
So you want to quit guessing at this, Hannah? You have an item that we
Remember the riddle?
We invaded a tomb, desecrated a national monument for.
Yeah.
You don't need to equip it though. We have it's in your Hawkeye.
Speaking of which, there's a new Marvel show coming out that's about his daughter, right? She's the new Hawkeye.
Is it? Maybe, yeah.
Or Hannah, you might know better than I do.
I'm not sure if he's getting his own like solo movie. Or...
Isn't there a Marvel show, or is it a movie?
Hey, look at that.
Series. It's
Yeah.
a series.
So the Hawkeye lifted all of the darkness. I don't know how, but it does it. That's what it does.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now we never need to use it again.
Can we drop it?
No, we can't drop it, but we can store it in like the escargot.
Snail mail. Yeah, got it.
I actually I watched the first episode of the Marvel series What If. You guys check that out at all?
No.
I think my sister's been watching it. What is that thing?
So that is an enemy coming at you. We just don't know what it is.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the what ifs are everything I don't care about in comic books.
Oh, really?
Yes. I feel like we've talked about this on the show before. While Hannah's exploring, we can get into it. Oh, what is that? Is that a mouse?
No.
Oh, it's a snake.
It's an eel.
It's an eel.
Mm-hmm.
Good news is he's probably gonna do electric damage to us, and we do have the thunder.
We have the Franklin badge.
Yeah. Who was Franklin? Was Franklin a name?
Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, that's what it's in reference to.
Well, that's the theory. That's a really widely common accepted theory.
I get it. I don't know if you want to do thunder to him if he's an electric enemy. It might be better to freeze him. Yeah.
Sure.
Especially because he's
And
just
then,
one guy.
Yeah, go to goods and because you have the heavy bazooka. We haven't used it yet. So I want you to get you in the habit of using the heavy bazooka.
Right. So with Minx, this is what we learned last time, that we are not going to shoot anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's always an option, but yeah, the heavy bazooka is way better.
Yeah.
Let's see if he even survives this long.
Solidified.
So the heavy bazooka just did 300 damage to him.
Yeah.
And it would also do about half as much to anybody to his left and right.
That is the sort of weird esoteric decision making that makes EarthBound quaint to me. That if they did that in a modern RPG where it's like, okay, your character has an attack, but eventually they're never going to use the attack, and there's going to be an item that takes up inventory that's going to replace your attack. Nowadays, if it came out in 2021, I'd be like, this is dumb. But because EarthBound was like figuring stuff out and being weird, like it's cute.
Yeah.
So,
either one, because it'll hit both.
Comics.
Yes.
I like author-driven stories where it's like I have a character and I have a message I want to tell the audience with that character and this story. And comics start out that way, where it's like, okay, the X-Men. The authors of the X-Men were like, we want to tell a story that is a metaphor for the civil rights movement.
Oh.
Freeze Omega, that's
Nice.
a great move.
Nice.
Probably one of the best single target moves of all time.
Yeah.
I want to keep going.
You want to keep going up. Yeah, you're going to like zigzag through here. Yeah.
Yep. Up and left. You're kind of just following this path.
Okay.
But because comics are now like this big business, and they've been this way since like the 80s, I feel.
Yeah.
The characters have outlived their stories. So
And yet they're such an icon that they're not allowed to die.
right. So you
Nobody ever
can't.
stays
Oh,
dead.
butterfly.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, toucan.
I don't know where it went.
Oh,
it's up in the
yeah,
trees.
it's
You can see
directly-
it, the little
yeah,
movement.
the trees are a wall. They can't go. It can't get through the trees.
Yeah.
But there's this
Yeah.
motherfucker again. Are you guys loving him as much as I am?
Yeah. So basically, the comics industry is right. There's Marvel, there's DC, and there's a bunch of small publishers.
Dark
And
Horse, probably one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Up and around to the right a little bit. See,
There it is.
The smaller publishers I still read. I still enjoy things like what have I been reading recently? Space Bandits. Space Bandits was a good short series, but they're like short series that like have a beginning, a middle, a conclusion, and then they're done. And the Marvel comics,
Ooh.
I still
Hook Mink us up with that IQ capsule.
yeah, I still enjoy some of them, like every now and then, but they want to keep selling the characters, but they've run out of ideas.
Yeah, so they just do like they do soft reboots or restart the universe
Or parallel universes to the
I can't. He's full.
No, you can just use it. Don't
Oh,
give it to him. You
sorry.
just use it.
So the what ifs are, I feel like, part of that, the result of that, which is like, we need to make a story with these characters, and we have an idea for a story, but we can't market it without the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just make, what if this happened? And it's like, okay. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with enjoying it. I think probably a lot of people have fun with that tweak on a favorite character.
Yeah.
It just doesn't interest me personally.
Oh, okay.
Hannah, you
Wanna-
were super into
Well,
Marvel for a while, but not so much
I'm a little
anymore.
lost.
So you want to go back down?
Back down.
Yep, back down to your right. So we went up this way.
Yep, talk to the parrot, and then we're going to go down.
Yeah. So it mentioned the Tenda village, which is deep in the deep darkness.
Yep.
So that's going to be at the end of this. Also, I saw some. You want to hug the left side there.
Because there's some gifts.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm not into Marvel
Ooh.
anymore.
Oh, helicopter.
Do you remember where that helicopter's from?
Oh, wait, okay. Is that the helicopter that Pokey
Yes.
used to escape the Trump Tower?
Yep. That's exactly it.
Look at this thing. What were you saying, Hannah?
I guess it's not that I'm not into Marvel anymore, but I think it's part of it is the fact that like bazooka.
Sure, why not?
Always. Or we can use some other items if we want to free up some space. Let's use that sudden guts pill.
1, 2.
Give it to Cameron. So,
I think like part of it for me is
Ooh.
I don't have the bandwagon. Like I don't have the bandwagon hype because we don't have
We're
you
not
and I we
building
don't have
anything.
cable. We haven't gone to a movie theater in
I would
over
just
a
bash
year. So like I don't have the trailers to
the
even
momentum's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now heavy
Shoot.
bazooka.
Now heavy bazooka?
Basically, Minx is never going to shoot again. Heavy
Gotcha.
bazooka has replaced his shoot
That
action.
the heavy bazooka is not going to break.
No, it never breaks.
Okay.
But doesn't matter. We took it out.
Yeah, we took that sudden
Yeah,
guts
I also
pill.
feel like at this stage of Marvel, the beginning of Phase 4, it's also the end. You know, it's the beginning of a new saga, and it's kind of hard to see where they're gonna take it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a good time to disengage. and not feel like, oh, I'm missing out on anything.
Yeah, they still haven't figured out the direction they're gonna take it.
I'd like to give a little bit of health to Minx.
Yeah. You have beef jerky. You picked that up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right there. And you also have the soup. Want to check out that helicopter? See what's up? It's completely broken. I thought I could fix it, but on re-examination, I noticed that there's no engine.
So the engine's missing.
Yep.
Maybe we'll find one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep exploring the deep darkness.
But yeah, I think like with the hype and everything, right? Because Iron Man was like the
It was
new,
the experiment.
fresh start.
Yeah.
For what Marvel could do.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man also wasn't a big deal before it came out.
I mean,
a lot
not
of
that it
people
wasn't
were
a
like
big deal,
50-50
but it was
on
like,
whether it was even going to be good.
But I think it was also the fact that I feel a little bad. Oh, these motherfuckers.
Fuck him up.
For Shang-Chi.
I have yet to see that. I want to go check it out.
My sister saw it and she loved it.
Great.
Jags. Fire.
Fire.
But
Dry them slugs out.
Yama.
Really?
Fuck him up.
You never know. Fine. Okay. You mean beta?
Beta, yeah. Whatever.
And then target a middle
heavy
slug.
bazooka. Yeah, heavy bazooka, and you'll hit one of the two center ones.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I think like.
Well, we all
she
know
really
why you're
liked
not
it.
interested in Shang-Chi.
But I'd like to see it, but at the same time, like we haven't been to a movie theater in so long that I feel like the hype and the excitement and the experience isn't. Does that make sense?
There was a time when we were going every season to go see a
Pretty
Marvel
much.
movie.
And it'd be a big deal with
just-
our group of friends and like, yeah.
And now we've taken
Take
up
that lower
other
path.
activities to like eat up that.
What am I
time.
doing?
Take that lower path. It'll wrap
Lower
around and go
path.
back up.
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
there's a present over there worth getting. There
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Presento. Yeah, and same thing with the TV shows.
So that's an equipable defense item.
I think I've talked about this before. Is that I get intimidated.
And then where the lucky coin is, check that I should be the souvenir coin. See if that does anything. 141 to 171. Huge.
Pretty
huge,
good.
Huge.
Awesome.
Do we? This is maybe my question. Do we want that on Cameron, or he's the healer?
He's our
isn't he?
healer. He's like
Yeah,
our
yeah,
tank cleric. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, if there's too much out there of something, I also disengage. So like,
You got to be that contrarian asshole, don't you?
not. It's not about hype. It's about if I feel like I can't keep up with something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because, like, when it was just the Marvel movies and it was a Netflix show that would come out once every 6 months, that was, like, something I could keep in my schedule. But now, like, it seems like there's a Marvel show coming out every 3 months. And there's still movies. And now I've missed 2 of them. And it's just, like, intimidating.
But part of it, like, I have no desire to see Black Widow.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I feel like that's a skippable one because it's supposed to
Right.
be. It was supposed to be right. Wasn't it written for like a phase 2 thing,
Yeah.
and then it got pushed back and in development hell and all that.
Yeah.
And,
And I don't think they changed the script at all.
Yeah, yeah. And everyone who's seen it said like, oh, it was like an okay movie for early Marvel.
Yeah. It would have been better because I went back through and watched all the old Marvel movies, and the first like couple Iron Mans were like, whoa, it's not so great.
Yeah.
Like not that they're bad movies per se, but they are dated.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like their mentalities and their humor are very early aughts.
Yeah. And then same thing with I liked Scarlet Witch and WandaVision.
WandaVision, yeah, that was phenomenal.
But the
Flowers
Loki show
burn.
sounds fun and kind of interesting.
Loki show is cool if you would
I still haven't
like
seen it yet, but I should.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, and I think that's where like I kind of want to watch it, but I just haven't worked up the energy to watch it yet because I'm afraid of it becoming the what if type show again. Because parallel universes in storytelling bother me.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot to keep up with.
That and it makes individual human decision making less meaningful.
Interesting.
I've thought about this because our friend Max was really trying to get me into
Is there anything I can give to Cameron to up his PP? without having to heal?
There's the little blue pill.
I don't think you have anything right now. You also don't have to use a psychic attack with him every single fight.
Okay. Well.
Like it's not mandatory.
Got it. Am I going down?
Yeah, down to your right. There's a fishman in the trees to your right.
Yeah, I see it. He's gonna.
Fuck him up.
There is Fishman, and there's also Brother of Fishman. Or Manly Fish, sorry. Manly Fish and Brother of Manly Fish.
It happens in Marvel. It also happened in an anime called Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, I actually like that series quite a bit. But yeah, I will say that
there's like parallel paths and universes, and at some point, like, the important thing to me in a story is a character making a decision and the consequence of it. And if at a decision point they make every decision and you see every consequence, then like what does it matter? And again, that's personal taste. That's not a critique on someone's writing or anything. It's just
do you want a definitive?
Yeah, because that's what the path that was taken is. Oh, hey, this guy, Lord Puke.
Yeah, actually, he is called Master Puke now.
Master Puke.
He was Master Belch.
Return of Belch.
Yeah, but now he is Puke.
Ew! Don't you remember my ripe odor? Belch has trained more and been returned much stronger. Belch has changed his name to Puke. Ugh,
barf,
gross.
barf, chuck.
Drown to death and puke. Don't you think that's an incredibly masculine taunt to throw at you? No.
All right, so this is what we have one of the multi-bottle rockets for.
Fucking blow his ass up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
do we hit him with the dogs also?
I wouldn't. I would hold off on that. Yeah, let's hit him with the multi-bottle rocket and see how we do.
Or actually,
you can try freeze Omega. That might be fun.
I was gonna say yeah.
And then hit him with a multi-bottle
God,
rocket.
freeze Omega is still cheaper than Dog's Gamma.
Yes, it is. That's the thing about Ness.
Blow his ass up.
Freeze Omega.
Hard in that body. Ooh, 280.
280. 17.
Oh, nice.
Suddenly, Poop swung down from the trees and used his new power. Starstorm.
Oh, cool.
This is my favorite one.
That is a pretty cool graphic.
And there's another one after that. There's Starstorm Omega, which is even better.
Hey, we're reunited with Poop!
Yeah!
We're gonna force him again.
Casey Bat. Minx took it.
Sweet.
So we can equip that to someone.
I guess with triumphant
or we don't have to.
return of Poop.
We don't have to.
There's power of Thunder Gamma.
Nice.
That's 3 strikes.
Dope.
All right.
With that, do we want to call this an episode?
I think so. We'll call it here in the middle of the swamp while we're dying.
Yeah, and
we'll
trying to find land. I'm trying. I'm trying.
The shallows are also safe.
Yeah.
They are. These guys?
Yeah, like up in here. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for playing with us, everyone.
We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.